In today's show, the Bitcoin hash rate just hit a new all-time high. Max Keiser believes that the Bitcoin price will follow. Check this out. The hash rate is now higher by double than it was this time last year and 10 times stronger and higher than it was back in 2017 at Bitcoin's all-time high of around $20,000. So very bullish sign for the Bitcoin price. Here's what Max Keiser tweeted. Hash rate precedes price. Bitcoin price, not that important, as gold price is not that important, since both Bitcoin and gold trade inversely with the US dollar. Bitcoin hash rate increasing shows confidence in fiat money collapsing. Soon, Bitcoin will actually be drawing energy away from fiat. I'll be breaking this down for you right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki says gold guys are being phased out. In a recent episode of his podcast, he interviews 𝘵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵, who we all love and respect here in the crypto industry. And Kiyosaki says, as an old guy, it's taken me a while to get into cryptocurrency, but now I'm buying it. Kiyosaki said the author predicted that the price of Bitcoin will reach $75,000 within 3 years. He shares, I think it's important, especially for old guys like me, to understand the crypto world, because that's the world that's coming into view right now, and us real estate and gold guys are being phased out. I'll be giving you all the highlights from this interview with 𝘵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 and Robert Kiyosaki right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 crypto assets making huge moves as Bitcoin and Ethereum prepare for a breakout, according to crypto analyst Nicholas Merton. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. We can see most of the major cryptos back in the red, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link below this video in the description and check out this free system entitled OPM Wealth. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by diving into today's top story of the day. Bitcoin hash rate hits an all-time high, and Max Keiser believes that the Bitcoin price will follow. Check this out. Despite stagnation in the Bitcoin market, the hash rate of the leading crypto has grown stronger and stronger, now double what it was last year and 10 times stronger and higher than it was back in the Bitcoin bull market at the height of 2017 when Bitcoin was trading at about $20,000. Now, the hash rate is the measure of the computational power being allocated to mine Bitcoin blocks, as noted by CoinCorner's 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵. Data shows that the hash rate just hit a new all-time high on July 13th. The measure hit 147.88 exahashes per second, which is double that seen a year ago and over 10 times higher than that of 2017's $20,000 high. Checking out this tweet, Bitcoin hash rate just reached an all-time high. The higher the hash rate, the more secure the network is. And then we had some feedback here. That's not true at all. Network security is determined by the economic incentive to not attack the network, not by the hash rate. And 𝘵𝗵𝗴𝗵 responded, I'd argue that the higher the hash rate, the lower the incentive for anybody to attack the network. Economic incentive to mine rather than attack is a big help in the battle, but it's not the only security feature. Then he responded, why would the incentive be lower? The hash rate determines the difficulty for all miners equally. The only metric that is showing is the average hash/watt and watt/USD. And 𝘵𝗵𝗴𝗵 responded, if the hash rate is higher, you'll require more computing power, equaling a lot more money to commit a 51% attack. That would lower the incentive to attack. So ultimately, what we're trying to say here is the Bitcoin network is the most secure because it has the most hash power securing the network, right? So now check this out. This indicates that Bitcoin is more secure as a computational network than ever before, even though the market has flatlined. So it doesn't matter that we've been stuck around $9,000 for quite a bit of time trading sideways. So check this out. What effect will the booming hash rate have on the price of Bitcoin? Let's talk about it. According to Bitcoin investor and the co-host of the Keiser Report, Max Keiser, shout out to Max and Stacy Herbert, Bitcoin is likely to follow the hash rate. Hash rate precedes price. Bitcoin price, not that important, as gold price is not that important. Since both Bitcoin and gold trade inversely with the US dollar, Bitcoin hash rate increasing shows confidence and fiat money collapsing. Soon, Bitcoin will actually be drawing energy away from fiat. Let's keep in mind that Keiser previously said that he thinks 99% of all the hash rate in crypto industry will soon be allocated to Bitcoin, as he has predicted a 99% Bitcoin dominance to occur in the crypto sphere. This sentiment has been corroborated by other investors. Charles Edwards, a digital asset manager, unveiled the energy value model for the Bitcoin price in December of 2019. The premise is that the value of Bitcoin is a function of its energy input in joules, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It may be joules. The formula he created was then accurate, with this analysis indicating it has had an 80 R2 value over Bitcoin's lifespan. The same model predicts that Bitcoin, currently around 28% undervalued, with the high accuracy of the model, should Bitcoin's hash rate remain this high or continue to grow, the Bitcoin price will eventually follow. And I agree 100%. So it doesn't matter that Bitcoin has been stagnating and trading sideways. The fact is the hash rate is higher than ever, and the price always follows the hash rate. So with analysts agreeing that strength in the hash rate will cause Bitcoin to move higher, it's worth taking a look at what's behind the trend. The writer explained in a recent tweet thread that there's 4 trends behind the ongoing surge in hash rate. We're going to discuss this. These are growing investments by mining firms. It's becoming rainy season in China, new ASIC machines, and a potential hash war. Max Keiser often talks about a hash war driving the Bitcoin price. I believe he went on the record to say as high as $400,000 or even $500,000 per Bitcoin. Speaking to the second point, the cost of electricity dramatically declines in China when rivers begin to flood. This drives down the cost of running ASIC machines in China, where there's a majority of the Bitcoin hash rate. Taking a look at this tweet from Nick Chong, he wrote, after falling 27% following the halving, Bitcoin's hash rate has just set a new all-time high at over 124 exahashes per second. Once again, no death spiral was had, and that's long-term bullish for Bitcoin. Here's more on why, and he shares it here. It's very clear to see in this graph the exahashes at an all-time high. He goes on to share the ongoing HR surge comes on the back of 4 trends. Number 1, an influx of investment by Bitcoin mining firms. Number 2, the arrival of rainy season in China. Number 3, the sale of more efficient mining machines from ASIC manufacturers. And number 4, a potential hash rate war, and he tagged Max Keiser. And then he goes on to share number 1, investment by mining firms. Core Scientific bought 17K of Bitmain's new SHA-256 ASICs, and Peter Thiel, backed mining startup Layer 1, started operations in February. Layer 1 wants to control 30% of Bitcoin's hash rate, and then SBI and GMO Internet are working with a large mine in Texas. And then number 2, it's rainy season in China, with an estimated 65% of all Bitcoin hash rate located in China. Floods equal much cheaper electricity rates for miners. But what makes this so interesting is, as you can see right here in the yellow, China is controlling the majority of all of this right now at 65%, which is very powerful. Then number 3, ASIC companies are rolling out new devices. 𝘵𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵 launched the Watts Miner M30S Plus in April. It's 35% more efficient than last April's device, ultimately trying to say technology is getting better and better and becoming more competitive as the hash rate is rising. Bitmain rolled out an Antminer S19 Pro in May. It's 27% more efficient than December's devices. So as you can see, a potential hash war. I know Iran currently controls 3% of the hash rate. Is America going to fight back? It's kind of like the space race back in the day, only this time it's with currencies and fiat wars with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Number 4, Iran and Venezuela, the other countries, are starting to heavily regulate mining. Max Keiser and others think this regulation and focus will start a global hash rate war, spurring massive investment into the Bitcoin mining space. And he goes on to include, this confluence of trends seemingly indicates that Bitcoin's hash rate don't stop climbing, especially if Bitcoin holds current levels or appreciates even higher. Check the chart. Bitcoin's hash rate has consistently been up and to the right, even during the bear markets, and that's a fact. And before we get to our next story of the day, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, says gold guys are being phased out, and he's telling people to purchase Bitcoin. He's been very supportive of the king of all cryptos, which I feel is awesome to see, especially considering he's the older generation who is being phased out, right? So check this out. I want to take a look at the overall crypto market first. We can see Bitcoin, it was above 9,300 yesterday, started to surge a little bit. A lot of the altcoins were all surging, many of them, at least the top ones, against Bitcoin. But today, the entire crypto market is back in the red, with Bitcoin just above that 9,200 support, down 1.2% for the day. Ethereum down 2%, trading at $238. Chainlink, which just recently hit a new all-time high of about $8.52, is down 5% for the day, trading at $7.48. I'll tell you this, it just feels good to see Link above $5, and not just above 5, but now above 7. Still pretty cool. XRP is down 3% for the day, trading just below 20 cents. Cardano down 6.5%, trading at 12.4 cents. Stellar Lumens, another one which has been surging recently, down 6% for the day, trading at 8.9 cents. And Tezos down almost 7%, trading at $2.87 after surging a lot yesterday. Many of these top coins were just surging. VET is another one that has been surging like crazy, but down 6.5% for the day, trading at 1.7 cent. I'd love to know which cryptos and altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Which ones do you hold bags of? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now let's get to our next story of the day. Best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki says he still invests in gold, silver, and Bitcoin because he doesn't trust the U.S. government. Amen. Hallelujah. I second that. Kiyosaki said that investments in real estate and gold may not be the future of finances as crypto comes into focus. In a new interview with Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano, shout out to Pomp, on Kiyosaki's radio show. I'll include the link below the video in the description for you to reference it and check it out for yourself. And right now I'll be giving you some of the highlights of what was discussed. Kiyosaki says, as an old guy, it's taken me a while to get into crypto, but now I'm buying it. Kiyosaki said the author has predicted that the price of Bitcoin will reach $75,000 within 3 years. I repeat, he believes the Bitcoin price will reach $75,000 within 3 years. My personal feeling on this prediction is he's extremely conservative. I personally feel we could reach $75,000 by this time next year. If not, still potentially this year. Even though we're halfway through the year, let's not forget that we had a Bitcoin halving just a couple months ago. And what has happened during previous halvings? Well, the year preceding the halving, the market goes on a parabolic rally. Back in 2012, Bitcoin climbed over 50,000% preceding the Bitcoin halving. And in 2016, at the time of the next halving, over the course of a year and a half, Bitcoin climbed over 4,000%. And for Bitcoin to reach a $75,000 valuation, you do the math. If we're currently trading at 9,000, what is that? We need to about 8x from here. Is it that far-fetched to believe that the Bitcoin price can increase 700, 800% over the course of the next 6 months, considering we just had a halving? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. He goes on to share, I think it's important, especially for old guys like me, to understand the crypto world, because that's the world that's coming into view right now, and us real estate and gold guys are being phased out. And that's a fact. Kiyosaki's prediction comes as gold reached its highest price in nearly a decade on July 9th, breaking $1,800. Also, let me know if you're bullish on gold in the comments below. Economic fears over the pandemic and concerns about possible inflation as the Fed continues to print more money in the name of quantitative easing have led many investors to look for alternatives. Cointelegraph reported that major Bitcoin bulls like 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵 have recommended against putting the majority of one's funds into crypto. 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵 says, "My sense is that Bitcoin way outperforms gold, but I would tell people to have a lot less Bitcoin than they have gold just because of the volatility." I would say the complete opposite. I would recommend people to have more Bitcoin over gold, but hey, that's just me, and that's my 2 Satoshis. You feel me? At this time, let's take a look at some of the exchange volume out there. Binance down 1.4% for the day with 5.3 billion in volume. Hobby Global in the green, up 4% with 3.3 billion in volume. BitMEX up 8.8% with 1.2 billion in volume, and OKEX up 14.5% with almost 2.5 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And our next story, 7 crypto assets making huge moves as Bitcoin and Ethereum prepare for a breakout, according to crypto analyst Nicholas Merton. But first, let's take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at $271 billion with 68 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is 62.5%, according to CoinMarketCap. In the recent weeks, that dominance has been on the decline. Again, Max Keiser believes that dominance will reach 99% and that Bitcoin will take 99% of the hash power out of the crypto market. Now, taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we can see Divi up 35%, trading at 7.8 cents. Aurora up 13%, trading at 1.4 cents. Ontology up 4%, trading at just below 73 cents. Swissborg up 3.5%, trading at 10 cents. And Engine Coin, GoENJ, up 3%, trading at 18.8 cents. And as we continue scrolling down, we also have Waves in the green, 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵, and then we have some stable coins as the majority of the top cryptos are currently in the red as a lot of liquidity has been exiting the market. 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵 down almost 40% after having an epic rise just yesterday, now trading at $1.48. Nexo down 11.5%, trading at 20 cents. Nexo, if you didn't know, just partnered with Chainlink, which just recently hit its all-time high, and Nexo has approximately 800,000 customers in their DeFi lending platform, and they're now using the Chainlink Oracle service. This is part of the bullish news, which I'm sure has helped Chainlink rise recently, as many investors have been FOMO'd into purchasing large bags of Chainlink, as many are extremely bullish on this crypto, as I feel you should be. I'm extremely bullish. I know back in the other year, 𝘁𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵 predicted it as the best performing crypto asset in 2019, and it went on to become the best performing crypto asset in 2019, and now it's surging again. And I think this is just the start of what's to occur, especially with an Oracle service like that that provides what it does to allow the smart contracts to execute their jobs and do what they got to do on the Ethereum blockchain at the end of the day. Quant down 10%, trading at $7.69. Synthetics Network down 9%, trading at $2.45. Theta down 9%, trading at 24.5 cents, and Ren down 9%, trading at 16.9 cents. We also have Bancor, Dogecoin, Kyber Network, Stellar Lumens, a lot of the ones that have been recently rallying, including iExec, Elron, and Algorand. You feel me? All right, now let's take a look at the BitMEX margins. We can see the bears are back in control, leading with 88 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading 54% versus about 46% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out the crypto greed and fear index, shows we're currently rated a 43 in fear. Yesterday was a 43. Last week was a 43. Yeah, I understand it's been very boring watching us trade sideways, stuck in this channel for so long. And last month was also a 40 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Now, before we break down these 7 crypto assets making huge moves right now, I want to remind you to click the button right below this video to see the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 480 plus videos right here on my channel. Also, I have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every day, it also allows you to download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format. You can also subscribe on YouTube by clicking the subscribe button right below this video or visiting the direct link at cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also follow us on Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, as well as all the major podcasting platforms, and to follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is cryptonewsyes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs just like yourself from all over the world. To become a part of it, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To join this, simply click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Crypto analyst Nicholas Merton says that the crypto markets are gaining momentum. On a new episode of Data Dash, Merton looks at digital assets in the top 100 to 200 rank by market cap and points to a few that are making big moves. Here's what he went on to share. The excitement's happening. We're seeing lots of plays starting to make 10, 20, 30% moves in a single day. And this is the kind of sign here of a reversal pattern in the crypto markets. Optimism starting to show. Request Network up 26.6%. Band Protocol, a competitor within the Oracle space, up nearly 18%. Ocean Protocol up 14%. Haven Protocol, another one that many people have been talking about, up 13.69%. And also things like Theta Fuel, Elastos, and Unibright all up in double-digit territory. So this is really exciting to see. Merton says that 𝘁𝗶𝗴𝗵, K-A-V-A, a decentralized financial services platform, currently ranked 102nd by market cap, is one of his top 3 plays of the month. The asset trading at $1.75 at this time has surged since the beginning of July. Merton is also bullish on Bitcoin, predicting a sharp move to the upside for the crypto king and Ethereum in the next month or so. He goes on to share, I really do think you're going to see Bitcoin above $10,000. You're going to see Ethereum above $300, and you're going to see a ton of altcoins continue day by day, in this case to continue making double-digit returns into the month of August. And back in April, Merton said he believes $100,000 is the practical price target for Bitcoin's next long-term cycle. Let me know if you agree or disagree that a 6-digit valuation on the Bitcoin price is inevitable, and also let me know when you think this will likely occur. Do you feel it could occur this year? Do you feel next year in 2021, 2022? Stock to Flow X shows that the Bitcoin price will be trading at $288,000 by the end of 2024, and that it will be trading at $70,000 by next year. But I'd love to know your thoughts on what you think in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth, and I'll catch you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.